how's it going, man?
Hello.
Cindy here?
Yeah, she sure is. Come on in.
All right. What's up?
I'm actually, I don't know if you're gonna like this or not. I like rat fink, and I figured New York the rat. I did a rat.
Oh, that's
with your dog.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Fink. I just thought you were talking about it being kind of mean. I was like, well, New York, I don't know. Maybe he should have a rat on his guitar.
That's awesome. The hat and everything. That's so sick.
Yeah, I copied your hat that you had in one of your photos.
I like his like sunglasses just below the pupil of his eyes.
So good. So you just did that what last night?
I did it yesterday, yeah, and a little bit this morning. I was and I did your logo too. I saw your little logo in the.
So cool. That is so cool. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I should explain what's going on. So, this is Cindy.
What's going on?
Cindy Hulej from Carmine Street Guitars and Cindy Guitars. So, 2 years ago, almost to the day, last time I was in New York, we wandered into this shop and met Cindy. Found out about the crazy work that they do and the crazy artwork that she does on her guitars. And so I figured I was in town this week. I have this Pine Esquire Partscaster body that I've had laying around for like 3 years. So I reached out to her and decided to do something.
Last minute too. What do you think you want, Brett? You want it here, or do you want upright or playing position?
Like, yeah, like here.
Here?
You
Okay.
you decide. This is your thing here. I'm just supplying the body.
And you see the little Joe Sentinel slider in here? They peeked through the other side to see if you were coming in. Yeah, look. It's just had this little sliding, and then we would see, all right, we'll let him in, you know?
So this was a speakeasy in the 20s.
In the back. There was 1,500 speakeasy, 15,000 actually in Lower Manhattan. 1,500 right here in the village. And this was one of them. But we saw all this wall had to be replaced, but when we first came in, there were all these little conical holes that they could peek up and see who was here. So I knew, you know, the window wasn't here and the doorway wasn't there. It was just you came through the hallway of the house.
Right.
Like all these buildings, you go into the backyard through the hallway of the house. And the backyard in this case was walled up in the early 1900s. But
Wow. That's
definitely a speakeasy, and what these walls saw during that time, you know, in the dance hall days.
That's amazing,
Must have been
man.
great. Nails we take out of the boards, this whole wood we use.
Right.
And so they're all cut nails from the 1800s.
What?
And we've got a guy in Canada who actually makes the pickups using these as the pole pieces for the guitar
What?
pickups that we use.
So what? They're iron?
Yeah, they're iron. They're heavy iron content, so they're really good for pole pieces of magnetic pickups. And yeah, there's some out there I'll have to show you. Yeah, there's some great examples. And we use the bobbins, the wooden bobbins from the Chelsea Hotel wood too.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Pretty cool, right?
So these pole pieces
They
are
run all the way through. Yeah, this is the head of the nail, and the back of it runs through as the actual pole piece for each string.
We're working with our buddies at MJS.
Yeah, MJS in Canada makes them
Smitty
for
and
us.
Melissa.
Yeah.
They're
All
killing
right.
it.
Put me down for one of those. I'm gonna buy one for
Okay, cool.
for the Partscaster here.
It's gonna be that cool.
What do you think, Brett? You want it smaller somewhere else? Is it too big?
No, that's great.
Leave it here?
Yeah, that's really cool. It's like a tattoo.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It's funny, she used to work in a place that has some of the best tattoo artists in the world, right,
I worked
here.
with Paul Booth for a long time, and I also worked with Yomiko Moreno, who just did the rocks. Stuff was crazy. They're awesome. And Darwin Enriquez and Logan Aguilar, and they're all like amazing. But I'm just gonna go over this a little bit so see it comes out real nice.
Oh yeah.
See that pencil that I use is like really soft, so it chips a little bit, and it's a little sloppy when I do it, but it goes on real black, and so as long as I have the outlines there, I'm fine with it.
That's awesome.
There he is. Okay, who did I plug in? Oops. Oh God, did I plug the glue plot on? Oh my God, I'm heating everything up. Shit. Melting all my cords. What else is in there?
And this is why you clean, Cindy.
Where am I?
That's hilarious.
Is this?
Oh my God. Place it back. Make sure
All
it's
right, I'm good now.
So these are just, is this like just a soldering iron or is it?
No, it's a wood burner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It goes real hot. Here, I'll show you.
So should the lighters
It was
be on
real-
top of that for being so?
Probably not.
It'd be fine.
That's another Cindyism that I just...
That'd be alright. Just don't touch the lighter with the wood burner. It'd be okay.
I think I'm gonna add some of my black paint to this too.
Nice.
I like accenting things with the really dark black with the wood burning. A little bit. And now you see a lot of it on Instagram. But I remember looking at the hashtags and all that stuff years and years ago, and there were really not that many people doing it. But it's gotten pretty big. I don't know. But I started. My dad gave me a wood burning kit, his wood burning kit when I was about 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always kind of screwed around with it. And then when I got older and I was doing a lot of art stuff, but I was also, learning how to buy amps and stuff at home and just work on instruments and stuff before I started here. And I got a ukulele to wood burn, but I never did. I was going to strip it just to practice. Mm-hmm. And I ended up working here, and I still have it. I've never stripped it still, but I ended up, when I started here, I saw that Rick had done a couple, T-styles with some wood burning on it. I was like, oh man, he's doing it. I was like, so we decided to just go ahead and like get a solid wood burner, and I've been doing it ever since. 10 years now, steady. It takes a while to really kind of figure out how you do certain things. A lot of people have asked me to do demos and stuff on this, but there's not really a point for me to, because I only use one tip. There's all different tips for all different kinds of shading and stuff. I mean, maybe at some point I'll get into it, but I just kind of do it my own way. So I've watched a lot of the the videos and read a lot of the books and stuff on the techniques and stuff, but I've just kind of always done my own thing with it.
I love how you're like almost carving out in the shadows.
I definitely my heavy hand I carve. I practically carve it. Some of them really do go. I mean, that goes pretty deep.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. If you want this off here, it's gonna be like
you're gonna have to like
inch.
tortle the body down. So it's pretty crazy. I was here a little over 2 years ago before the pandemic, and I was just talking to Cindy and Rick, and they've had this shop closed basically since March of 2020. In fact, the shop is still technically closed, but it just so happens that they're going to be opening back up next week. So actually, when you're watching this video this week, Carmine Street Guitars here in Greenwich Village will be open again. So this is my second time here, my second time hanging out with Cindy and Rick, and I can without a doubt say this is one of the coolest shops I've ever been in. Cindy and Rick are incredible. If you're in or around Manhattan at all, if you're coming here on vacation or you live here or whatever, you have to come down to Carmine Street. I'll have their information, their address and everything linked down below this video. It is absolutely worth a trip to come here and see the stuff, talk to Cindy and Rick, buy something. It's badass.
Has the softest mahogany in the world.
Yeah.
That's what all the new Les Pauls are made of.
Yep.
I'm just kind of cleaning this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with more darks and highlight some of this.
It already looks so cool, dude. Like,
it's cool texture, right? When you see
Yeah.
it in pictures, it's a little bit different. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's like when you see a painting or something in person. It's just you see all the lines.
yeah, there's a
and stuff.
depth
It's kind
to
of,
it. Like
Yes.
in there's like some
Yeah.
real depth in there. It's so
Yeah.
cool. So I can't pass up a cool fuzz pedal, and I just found something in their case that I haven't seen in a little while, so I'm definitely about to buy this. So I've been a big fan of the Death by Audio stuff for a long time, but it's been a while since I've seen one of the spray painted Fuzz Wars. So that's coming home with me. You were saying you wanted to do a rat thing for a while, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that did the documentary on us, Ron Mann, he did the Rat Fink, Big Daddy Roth video. documentary on him, and I watched it during quarantine when I was home, and I couldn't come into the shop, and I just kept going, I gotta do a rat fink at some point. So now we have the rat fink and Penny. Little dude.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
Oh, I love it so much.
I like the mixed media part of doing these. I've kind of figured that out through the years. Especially working on pine like this, it's a little bit softer, so you can't get as much detail on it as you could something harder like maple or something. So I've kind of figured out how to do that by adding darker blacks over the wood burning and highlighting and stuff like that. I don't want to make it too big.
No, do it. Make it big.
Make it big.
Yeah, put your name on it. It's fucking cool.
Oh.
Oh yeah, everyone. Yeah, it's your turn to get content. It's all about the content. Oh, I love it. This is so cool.
Wait, this
Here's my-
is the template.
Yeah.
I would say shellac. Get some
So,
shellac
like-
flakes. We'll tell you how to make it. And then
You think I'm not capable of making shellac at home?
yes,
What do
you are. Oh,
Yeah,
you
it's nothing. You
it's
just
nothing.
buy
It's flakes
denatured
and,
alcohol,
denatured alcohol.
and you just throw some flakes in there, and it'll dissolve. You just keep stirring it.
Keep
and then
stirring
you
it
have
every
your-
like 10 minutes or so.
And that's
something
what
like
that is over there.
That's
Yeah.
what this is. Shellac. And they have different ones. They got Garnet, Amber,
They got
Amber.
Garnet.
Gandhi.
Sorry.
cut nails from the 1800s, and Chelsea Hotel wood for the bobbins.
That is the coolest thing.
And then he uses that nemodium type magnets down here.
So that literally is that's just the nail
Yeah,
head
that's
there.
just this nail head right here. They just polish them up a little bit.
And then do they magnetize those at all, or they just
They
use the?
become magnetized by the nemodium type magnets down here. It's such a high iron content that those will magnetize this very strongly, like immediately. Yeah, let me put it back in here, and I'll take the neck pickup out.
So every time I go somewhere, I get Rick a shot glass. So this one's from South Korea. This one's the Museum of Death.
Brad.
This one's my New Orleans one. But he's got a whole little collection over here now. Look, wait, look at this one. Amsterdam Red Light District.
Wow.
Little chick.
I think
And
I
then look
want.
at this one. This is Bilbao. I thought it looked like Rick. Look with the wood and the little.
All right.
I get South Korea.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. You can't do that whole one, Cindy. Jeez.